Hey, yo, we back up in the house. How you doing, boy?
We are back.
We've never been more back than we are right now.
What's going on, my people?
We're so fucking back, guys.
What's up, dude?
Nothing, man. Not a whole bunch. Having a good time.
Yeah.
I've been having some fun lately. Went out to the new Blue Barrel. It's pretty nice.
The one on Judge Ely?
Yeah. I don't love.
Dude, I live like right beside that, and I still have not been.
It's pretty nice in there. If you haven't been in there, it's worth
my cousin's husband is the one who did it. So yeah,
he designed it.
Yeah, he designed it. Well, I don't know if he designed it.
Owns it?
No, he doesn't own it. The dude that owns all the Blue Barrels owns it, but he's the one who remodeled the whole deal. And
okay, everything. You said did it. I was like, what did he do? The motherfucker don't own it. He ain't out there working.
He's the one who remodeled the whole thing and did the whole.
It looks nice.
Did the whole inside.
You can tell his ass did a good job.
Yeah,
it looks nice.
He just got nominated for Builder of the Year.
Oh yeah,
his company did. Yeah,
I'm not mad at it. It looks good in there, man.
He's making some moves.
It's kind of got a similar layout, I think, to Fat Boss, because you walk in, it's like corridor shaped.
Isn't it room, like, just like long?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like long and slim, like a rectangle, like a corridor, like a hallway, and you get to the end, and the bar's on the left. Just like Fat Boss. So it's kind of the exact same design I think they were going for.
The bar's like on the left. There's a bar part too. Yeah,
there's a bar that you can sit at. That's what I did. I sat there with my boy Jack. Went in. It's long. You walk all the way to the back left corner. Just like Fat Boss. You know what I'm talking about,
dude. It's been a minute since I've been to Fat Bosses.
It ain't changed. Don't worry.
Dude, I just work and go home.
Yeah, they took the dudes out of the bow ties now. They don't wear vests and bow ties anymore.
If I go anywhere, it's usually with Jim, and it's usually to the zone.
Jim will tearing it up a notch.
He really hasn't, man. He's actually a different breed now. He stopped drinking there for a while.
Yeah, he got a little tame.
Yeah, he does every now and then now, but not like he used to. No, yeah, he's a different breed.
I feel that, dog. I've been trying to be on the same kick, man.
Yeah, he was
seldom that I even drink anymore.
But that dude's on a Versace kick right now, dude.
Hey, Versace Medusa head.
You know how he wears them like little like I don't know, they're like slide sandal deals. They're like
Jesus sandals. Yeah, they're like sliding Jesus sandals. They're like
he just bought some Versace ones. Like
I know
they ain't cheap.
I just know he's the envy of the African church,
dude. Like,
I know he is. I know they're looking at him in envy, bro. Like those should be my.
Everybody was making fun of my shoes. He's like, they can't make fun of them now. I'm like, yeah, they can, dude. Like, I know what you're saying.
Yes, the fuck they can.
Yeah, you got some you got some Travises on your feet right now.
You got some $500 bullshit on your feet. I love it though. I still support him though. Hey, you know what's fucked up? I'll still show love because it's Gucci. I'll still show love to him because it's Gucci.
Yeah, he just came and brought a Versace watch in my store. Ooh. He just bought some Versace regular glasses. He's got Versace sunglasses. This dude's like Versace'd out right now.
Does Versace make a watch for real though?
Yeah, they do.
What I mean is, do they make it? I remember when I was working there, somebody told me, somebody brought a Michael Kors watch. And I was like, it's a Michael Kors watch. And the guy goes, Michael Kors doesn't make a watch. They pay somebody else to make their watch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't know, but
I wonder with such a high-end exclusive brand, would they make their own watch? Yowza. But they're sexy though. There's a nice watch.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I like that watch.
Clean, dude. It is clean.
I love the two-tone.
Yeah, it's clean.
I also have a stainless watch with a black face, and it's a good look.
With the all-white box, like it's clean, dude.
The onyx face is good looking. I like that shit.
Yeah, I sent it to him this morning, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I hate you." And yeah, he came and bought it.
I love Jim. He puts that shit on. I love his chains. That motherfucker, he really does have.
His chain ain't as heavy as mine, but
he's dripping hard. He got the trap house on. He's got a trap house pendant.
He does got the trap house pendant.
Shout out Gucci, man.
That thing is clean. Yeah, he's got a badass trap house. I need that pendant, dude. We had a guy come in the other day, and he had a little plug in,
and it had diamonds on it. Dude, he got it from Ambler. It was at Ambler forever.
No joke. Yeah, that thing is clean,
bro. It's nice.
I wanted it.
He paid too much for it. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure he did.
He certainly did.
But no, yeah, it was a little plug, and dude, he had it. He was wearing it.
I'd say that it was overpriced. I'm just saying he made a foolish purchase.
Yeah, but the thing was clean.
It was priced accordingly, but he's a nut for paying that fucking much for diamonds. Just because I mean it's a good looking. I looked at it a couple times. It's nice as shit. Whoever made it did a good fucking job.
They did a really good job. Like it looked good on his chain.
I've seen a few pieces over there lately that have been.
Dude, they got a bunch of jewelry over there.
Muy bonito.
They got a bunch of jewelry.
I've been looking around. I've been seeing some nice Mariner chains. I think it's time to switch
I can't buy any jewelry right now.
Wow, you got a big expense in the midst?
I'm getting a gold coin.
Are you? You got one on layaway?
I'm getting a gold coin for here. I got me a.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! A pendant. Oh, you get a pendant made. That's right. That's right.
I'm getting
you beat me to it. You son of a gun.
50 peso gold coin.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I just gotta find a bezel for it.
That's
so
I
can put. But I was like, my picture pendant that I'm getting made is it's got diamonds around it, and then I'm gonna have my grandparents in it. So I was like, if I'm gonna have a diamond one like that, I'm gonna have to get a diamond bezel.
You going picture pendant and coin pendant?
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear them at the same time, but like I'll probably wear my coin pendant like to work just to show it off.
Yeah,
just to show all these people that come in here. Like,
is insane.
Just to flaunt it.
You're really just there to flaunt it.
Because I just be flaunting my necklace when I'm there too. But I don't wear my necklace out because I don't trust motherfuckers.
That's the only place to wear it though.
Dude, I mean, if I go out, it's like there's a big crowd, dude.
I used to say that.
I'm not about that life.
I used to say that.
Get the fuck out of here. Come to some motherfucker talking about you do. Where's your big chain?
Well, I'll tell you. I was about to say that's what I was.
You don't ever wear that big chain. You tucked that thing in so much at work. You didn't want no one to know you had that chain.
I don't feel
no, hell no. Right. If I had the chain that you have, that motherfucker would be out.
But when I was there in that environment, it was nice to have it out. It was nice to have it out every once in a while where it could be appreciated. I would a lot when I was at the shop. I would a lot.
You would a lot, but you would a lot tucked in. A lot
more than I do now. My first day in another environment, my first day I wore it and I never felt more out of place. Like that day really showed me.
You always had that thing tucked in, and I was like,
I spent all day just like, because nobody has anything. So then you feel like a dick. You feel like like a. And then I gotta be around like family and stuff. It doesn't. I feel weird about it.
Yeah, see,
I love it. Don't get me wrong. I wore it a lot in the beginning.
My chain in big Publix.
I'm not in the environment where people got nice ass jewelry on like that no more. Yeah, so you feel weird being the only one in the room with the shit on.
Like, I'm just scared someone's gonna snatch that.
Oh yeah, dude. Frankly,
especially like if I go out and like have a few drinks with Jim or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not wearing it to a bar. You got me fucked up.
Yeah. No. Being out with some shit on, being out with anything nice on. Like when I used to wear my Yeezys out, I felt like I'd have to like watch for people just to like not step on them.
Dude, I was at the gym tonight before I came over here, and a dude wearing the same Yeezys that I got at the gym.
That's psychotic. But I believe
that's what I'm saying, dude. He's wearing $500 Yeezys at the gym. Like, dude,
I saw a video once, and it was a dude wearing some clean, brand new shattered backboards, and he was a photographer, and he was kneeling down, so he had his toes bent.
Oh, you got him.
And the people started recording him because they were like, "Dude, your shoe. What are you doing? Your shoe." He took the shoe off. And just folded it in half and just bent it as far as he could into the toe. They were like, "No." They were nice shattered backboards, but it kind of put things into perspective for me. These shit's supposed to be getting work. I wear Dunks to work now. I started wearing my Dunks to work because it's like I'm not gonna wear them. I mean, I wear them everywhere, so why not? I'm not gonna ruin all my shoes. Granted,
what Dunks?
Let me know. The lady dong.
Some pandas.
That's why they're work material. That's why they're meant to be worked in.
I would wear it if I'm
not going out in them.
I wouldn't be going out in no pandas.
No, I'm gonna put my forces on.
I would wear pandas to work.
Around, wear them around. It's not just it might be the most basic of dunk, but it's not just a piece of shit shoe. It's good looking. It's aesthetically pleasing. People who don't know what shoes are like, those are nice. I know. You go to people that know about shoes, and they're like,
that's the most hated shoe of
watch all the video. Yeah, I know you see that shit where they're like, "What's the worst shoe there is?" And the pandas. 10 times out of 10. But it's only because it's like the most generic, overly used.
The reverse pandas are fucking clean. They're so clean.
With the white check,
it's all white with the black check.
Mm.
Dude, they're clean. They're clean. I will say that. I don't even. We had some in my
which
shop.
Is crazy because if they were blue and white, like nobody would give a shit.
We had some 11s in my shop. They're reverse pandas. I didn't think you could wear them.
Reverse taxi?
No, reverse pandas.
11s?
Yeah.
What did that look like?
No,
black on the the cloth part was white,
they're all
and
white. They're all white, and
the toe was
the Nike
black.
check is black.
But you said 11s.
No, they're the size 11.
Oh shit! Okay,
yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought
11.
you meant Jordan 11s.
But I was like, aren't you 12?
I'm 13.
Oh, you're 13.
Yeah, that's why I had to take those tree line, those Air Max tree lines back. I think you came up on those. They're like brown and green and pink and shit.
Yeah,
They're like good.
Yeah,
I bought those. I had them on my foot, and I was like, "This isn't gonna work."
I just be squeezing my fucking foot in them.
I didn't want to ruin them. See, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't want to dent them and ruin them.
The good thing about that is, like, I ain't got to wear no
force field.
I don't have to wear no force fields,
and they're meant to be burnt out. That's why I bought the Pandas.
I've only worn them a couple times.
I think what I did with the tree line is take them back to get the Pandas.
That's a good thing because they're so tight. Like, I don't have to wear force fields.
Yeah, facts.
But they're tight, but like they're not uncomfortable tight. Like I can still, but I don't go and wear them for hours on hours on hours. Like I wear them for like an hour tops, and then I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, my foot's so wide though.
I don't have a wide foot. Yeah, that's the one thing.
I got a wide foot.
I don't have a wide foot. I got a skinny foot, but a long foot.
That's nice. I spaced the shoe out. It flattens out. That's the problem with Air Force One. So Air Force One was the first shoe that I started wearing in oversized. I was like a 10.5. I would buy an 11 just to have more toe room so I could put
the force
field in comfortably.
Got to.
And it also helped with the width of my foot that I didn't smush down the shoe so hard. Because
usually
I don't know if you've ever seen a fat nigga get a pair of Force Ones.
If I'm gonna get a shoe and I'm putting force fields in them, I usually go a half size more.
You ever seen a little chubby nigga like just bending the toes sideways because he's just standing in them poorly? People,
especially, no offense, women.
Bro, that was me when I was a young nigga. I was fucking shoes up.
Women treat them shoes terribly.
I was dogging shoes out.
Dude, yeah, women. They be.
Why is it so popular especially for like? I don't mean to just group up a whole demographic of people just based on the skin color. Why is it the young white girls wear dirty Air Force Ones? Why do young white girls wear dirty Air Force? Like exclusively, you get them dirty. It's like mudding in a truck. It's all for the glory of being like, I did something in this. No, motherfucker, you're supposed to keep them clean as shit, crispy. Dude, do you know what I'm talking about? Is this not? Have you seen this? My shoes stay crispy, dude. Girls don't
once
care.
I get done wearing my shoes, I'm gonna clean my shoes before I put my shoes up.
Yes, that's a good point. I'm bad about that. I'll clean them up weeks after when the dirt's already settled in. I do that often. I'm not good at that.
After I wore them that day, they are gonna get clean before I put them back in that box.
I wish I could say that. But the guys, the street vendors in the mall lane vendors,
I can't stand them people
with the shoe magic, the shoe MG. That's my shit. They got me. One dude, he was real good. He pulled me. I was walking past with my girl, and he was like, "Bro, I know you hear this all the time. Let me clean them up real quick. I'm gonna get you right." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm straight." He's like, "One time, I'm gonna show you one time. You got the all white forces on you." He was being clever too. He was like, I know you got to, I don't know. He was throwing rhymes in there. I remember at one point he's like, all you gotta do is dip the brush. You know what I'm saying? Go back and forth like a bad argument. I got your girl with you. I know she winning on a lot of those, ain't it? All you gotta do is go back and forth. You dip a little, and put a little solution. And he had all these little fun things he was saying. He had such charisma. I couldn't deny him. I bought a fucking $60 package.
Damn,
in the mall kiosk. Since then, I've used Shoe Magic, and this is 8 years. Probably 8 years ago.
I just have my own little ways of doing mine, and
granted, I buy it on Amazon now. It's a fuck ton. It's $20. It ain't no $60. But the first time I got I got waterproof protector. I got a white polish. I got the complete bottle of the cleaner as well as a brush and lifetime brushes.
Yeah, my sister asked me the other day. She was like, "Bro, my boss is telling me my shoes are dirty." She was like, "Can you clean them for me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And dude, I made them look like they were brand new again.
Yeah, your cleaning method blew me away. That really does work. Really does work. I wouldn't have thought about that. I wouldn't even considered that.
Yeah, no.
But the Shoe Magic shit, I'm telling you, is only $20 on Amazon. It's the best thing I've ever tried. You put 2 drops and you rinse off your little brush before you start scrubbing, and it pulls everything out. It doesn't work for fabric. That's what's killing me. I'm trying to clean my up tempos. I got white up tempos, and they're dirty, but it's all cotton. How do you do it? Bleach?
Not bleach. Dove hand soap.
I've tried Dove. It made it less brown, but shady, dark, grayish on the white.
Do you use like a brush with it?
I use the blue Dove, and I use the same brush. It's like a thick, it's not like a wave brush. It's way thicker than a wave brush, but similar bristles. You know what I'm talking about? A wave brush? It's way thicker than a wave brush, similar bristles. rectangular. I use that.
What I use is one of those Scrub Daddies.
Scrub Daddy.
Yeah, I use a Scrub Daddy, dude.
You know what I love about the Scrub Daddy? I saw it happen in real time. That motherfucker went on Shark Tank. He pitched his little Scrub Daddy. Mm-hmm. He got his money. He got his bread up. I think it was the lady. She turned him to a millionaire overnight type shit. Like that was a success story. That was a Shark Tank success story. A lot of motherfuckers go on Shark Tank and now get nothing. It's really kind of sad. A lot of these people go on Shark Tank and they just have a bad idea.
I can't be telling all my methods on the pod, but yeah, that's one of them for sure.
What is it?
All my methods on cleaning my shoes. Cleaning my shoes, but I'll tell you that much. Yeah, Dove, the Blue Dove soap, and a Scrub Daddy. There's more to the process, but that's one of the process for sure.
Is Blue Dove soap the best soap that there is? Is Blue Dove soap the best soap that there? I think it's the best soap that there is.
I think so because I use that for a lot of stuff. If I have stains on like a shirt,
if I have motor oil on my hands,
dude, that's what I'm saying. If I have
gasoline smell on me, the Blue Dove soap is the best soap there is. It got all the oil off those ducks in the BP oil spill. Like, you can't tell me it's not the best soap there is.
Dude, it is. I use that for if I have grease, any kind of stain, honestly.
Yeah.
Any kind of stain. The only
white shoelaces, perfect. I don't know why. Maybe because they're thin. White shoelaces get whiter with blue. But when I put the Blue Dove soap on my shoes, maybe it's the shoes. Maybe it's too spongy of a tongue and it's just soaking the shit up and not getting the dirt. I don't know. I've been thinking about bleaching them because I fucked up my up tempo.
Are you like soaking the shoe? Like,
I'll take a towel. I'll put it under hot water. I'll put a dab of the Blue Dove on me. I'll kind of lather it up a little bit, and then
don't use hot water.
Cold water.
Cold water.
But you wash whites in hot water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, use cold water. And just get your hand wet and just kind of like get the whole shoe just like a little damp. You don't want a whole lot of water on it. Just a little damp on it. Spray it, get that stuff on there, and then go to town.
That's what I love about Air Force Ones. Cleaning them is cake.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is leather.
Once you get the cotton one, once you find the process of what you need to do to get those clean, it's easy. It really is. Mm-hmm. Like, because that's how my sister's was. Hers are those cloth ones, and dude, they came out brand new.
Really?
Brand fucking new. Brand.
You know what the mall kiosk folks have been selling me a lot lately?
The who?
The mall kiosk folks. You know, people set up the little kiosks in the mall. They've been selling the fuck out of me on cologne. I don't know what it is.
Cologne?
Yes, I don't even want to throw the name out there because I don't want motherfuckers to start jocking the smell. It smells divine.
Is it just like
I have a little bit on right now. I need to refresh because
is it just like a no-name brand like you've never probably heard of?
It's a French name brand that you've never heard of, kind of like a startup, but they've got such great scents. And there's probably only 3 out of 6 that they showed me that I really enjoyed. One of them was irresistible. I had to buy it on the spot. I almost walked away. He's like, "I'll give you this little small bottle for a little discount." I bought it on the spot, and he gave away the sauce right there because now I know I can go over there and finesse the motherfucker. So I went back to buy a couple more bottles, and I didn't want to be a jerk. I didn't want to be like, well, the last guy said he gave it to me for $3.20. I didn't want to be a dick, so I didn't say anything, but I negotiated with him. I jewed him down a little bit. Oops, I'm sorry, I said an anti-Semitic remark. I jewed him down a little bit, and he came off. I came off the big bottle. They got to let me know when they re-up again. I should have left my number, bro, because this is the best smelling shit that I've had in a long time. I left it in my car yesterday. It was 106 degrees. I lost half the bottle.
Damn.
Half the fucking bottle.
Yeah, dude. Like I keep honestly my cologne in my safe in a dark spot. And it's so cool. Upset, bro. Yeah, you're supposed to keep your cologne in a cool spot.
I usually have it in the vanity.
In the dark.
I usually got it in the dark, in the vanity, put away, stowed up. No, I put it in the car, and the bottle's all soaked with it. It's crazy.
The only ones that I keep in my truck, I keep 2 bottles in my truck, and they're cheap ones. They're they're not nothing crazy. They smell really good, and that's what I use for work. So if they evaporate right before, I didn't spend a whole lot. Dude, drug employ them. Drug employment is where you got to go.
I've been getting the Chanel Blue from Ulta for years now, dude. And I'm paying too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Chanel Blue.
You gotta go to drug employment because you'll get that for like half the price. It's just like you won't get the box with it, or you won't get the cap for it or something like that.
They're a little limited on their range. I'm gonna be clean. They've got they got the base sense of whatever popular one you like. I like
they've always had everything that I've wanted. So
I fuck with them.
I love Jug and Plane. If I'm going to buy some cologne, I'm not going anywhere.
You remember
else
when Curve was the shit? Was Curve the shit for you? When I was in high school,
my buddy wore that Curve all the time. When I was in high school,
Curve was
my boy Whitworth. My boy Whitworth wore that shit.
Yeah, my boy Philip would keep a bottle at school in his backpack.
And it had that little where it sprayed. It had like a little deal that you put in there, so it would never spray or anything like that. You could pull it off. Yeah, I still remember that. My boy wore that all the time.
And they sold this shit at like HEB.
Curve at HEB?
Walmart, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Dude, Walmart has a lot.
Yeah,
dude.
Walmart
does have a lot.
You know what?
I won't lie.
Walmart has some nice clothes. Let's fucking talk about it. I don't know. If you put quality to the side, Walmart has some, and maybe even quality
dude,
too.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it, dude. I
got some really nice.
That's where my work shorts are from.
Hell yeah,
dude. They got some Wrangler
and all my Dickies,
silk ones.
All my Dickies come from Walmart. And I get the drawers too. I'm not gonna stop.
I get my drawers there. I ain't gonna lie.
They got some good ones. Got that shit, but some of their not bad. Some of their t-shirts though, some of the graphic tees, some of like the rock band tees are fucking fresh. I like it.
Dude,
I got some oversized corduroy pants from there.
They do have some good shirts.
It's fucked up because
funny shirts too.
I bought the corduroy pants somewhere else. I bought them somewhere else. I thought I was really doing some shit. They're like some dark green oversized corduroy pants. I thought they were the shit, and I wore them to Walmart, and they had the black ones there too. And it was a brand I hadn't heard of. I guess it was a Walmart brand. It wasn't like No Boundaries, but it was some Walmart shit.
I was like, nigga, fuck what brand it is. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it. I
wanted to buy the black ones right then on the spot. They didn't have my size. That's what I'm saying. I was like, bro, I love it. If I knew they were at Walmart, I would have come to Walmart for them.
Half the time, you don't even know that like somebody's wearing a shirt from Walmart. Like that could be from Walmart, and I wouldn't even fucking know it.
Exactly.
I would have no idea.
I wore a fucking one similar to this, but it was like brown. I think that came from, I don't know, Walmart in particular, but it came from somewhere small. I'm just saying, sometimes they got some fly ass shit.
They do. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm not mad at it either. Because I'm definitely
I'll go buy. That's where I go buy my work shorts, my work pants, because like they're cheap. And if I get fuck them up, I don't care. I bought them from Walmart. I ain't gonna go buy some. Like I'll go other places to buy. Like if they're like nice pants to like wear out or dress pants or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy good ones, good quality and everything. I spend the money.
Yeah, I got one pair of Carhartt pants and I love them.
For work, fuck no. I'm not about to go and spend lots of money on some shorts that or pants that I'm about to fuck up.
Hell yeah. I love getting shit off a lick too. You know what I'm saying? I really don't buy shit retail. I'll go to Ross. Yeah. Like, Ross I'm that person. Just too busy and they got, but I will go Academy. I love fucking Academy.
I can't fuck with Academy.
Their lanes are a problem,
dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. There's 100 people working there, and they have one to two lanes,
maybe two.
And then you got a line all the way back to like where
to the dressing rooms,
past the dressing rooms, Drew. Like I've literally seen it past the dressing room.
You ain't lying.
I've seen it all the way like curled back past like because it's going down the gun aisle and everything like that. I'm like, dude,
love the Nike selection and the price match online. The price match their online store. I love that.
And then, but you just see 100 people just walking around and they see all these lines. Like someone like you got 10 more lanes you could open up.
It is psychotic to have that many people on.
I just don't get that
because you got three people at the gun counter.
What is management doing?
You got three people at the gun counter and nobody's over there. You know what I mean? There's three dudes at the gun counter chilling, but the gun counter dudes don't do that.
And then you got 100 people folding clothes. Like you don't need that many people folding clothes.
Well, frankly, they need a couple more people fucking folding clothes. They just need to pay more people is the problem because their clothes ain't never folded. They're always all fucked up.
All the ones that I get, the ones I always get, they're always hanging up.
The t-shirts are always unfolded.
But dude, like I just can't go. Like every time they piss me off because every time I go in there, there's 100 people. I will say I did go in there the other day because I bought me a new Yeti half-gallon cup for my waters and stuff like for when I go work out and stuff like that. But and luckily it wasn't bad. Honestly, they had 3 people working the line. I was like, dude, y'all didn't even have this when there's 100 people.
Yeah, what was it? Christmas,
dude. That's you would have thought. I didn't even have to wait. Did not even have to wait. There was a lady like, "Hey, I get you over here." And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
Let's
That's unheard of, bro. That's unheard of for our location. Our location is a problem, but I do love their selection.
I love the store. I really do. I love Academy. They have great stuff there. It's just they lose my business because they don't ever have anybody fucking working.
True that. True
dude.
that.
And like
I'm gonna spill the sauce a little bit.
I just sort of like one of my friends. She used to manage there, and so I was like, I can only imagine how much business y'all lose because y'all was like, y'all just lost my business. This is like because y'all don't have no one that wants to work the line. I was like, I literally just hung my stuff up and walked out.
I think they're limited to the amount of people they'll allow to work the line.
That's just wild. Like,
it is crazy.
I mean,
you can't trust them to run a register, bro.
That's what I'm like.
It's a register.
You need to get some more people that you can trust to.
You can attest to that, though. It's very hard to find good work right now.
Oh fuck, dude!
It's extremely difficult to find people that are worth a fuck.
It's like fucking a needle in a haystack, dude.
It's crazy.
It is like a needle in a haystack. Luckily, right now I got a good crew. And knock on wood. I gotta knock on some wood because, like, dude, I do got a good crew right now. Hopefully they stay. But dude, yeah, it's fucking hard. Like, I need one more person. Like, I had a girl come in the other day and she was like, "Hey, are y'all hiring?" I was like, "Yeah, let me get you application." Get her application. She was like, "All right, I'm gonna go home, fill this out, and I'll be right back." She was back in like an hour, and I was like, "Okay, you're serious about this?" And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Let me look at my schedule real quick." I was like, I got an opening tomorrow. I was like,
"Yeah."
She was like, "You free tomorrow?" And she was like, "Yeah, that works for me." I was like, "What time's good for you?" And she was like, "You tell me a time." And she was like, "I'll be here." I was like, "How about 11 a.m.?" I was like, "Still let you sleep in a little bit. You can get up, get going,
It's really sad.
Get ready."
That mentality
Dude,
is unheard
she didn't even show up. Didn't even show up for the interview, bro. Didn't even show up for the interview. That's what I'm saying.
I'm singing her praises already. I was like, man, this mentality is unheard of.
That's what I was like, dude. She showed up. She was like, "I'll be back in an hour with my application." She was back in an hour with the application, and I was like, "When's a good time for you?" And she's like, "I'm free anytime." I was like, "How about tomorrow?"
Would you rather somebody do that or just like somebody work, be decent for a couple weeks and then phase out?
That's what I can't stand. I get so many people. I'm like, dude, they're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing so good.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing so good. And then it's like 2-3 weeks come by, and then it's just like you just go into a mode like you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. They just like forget everything that we've
been
like,
doing. Yeah, like you just like you literally just go into a mode like I don't know what the hell I'm fucking doing. And I'm just like, what happened? Like you were just doing amazing for like 3 weeks, and then you just go into a mode like it's like your first day. You don't even know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah,
dude, I get that all the time too. I'm just like, dude, it's so frustrating, so frustrating.
Yeah, it's really hard to know who you're.
Yeah,
hiring.
good help is very hard nowadays.
It's extremely hard right now, but that makes it a little easier. If you're worth half of a fuck, it makes it a little easier to get a job. Because it's so hard to find somebody who's just willing to show up.
Dude, honestly,
sometimes having a body in that place is
just
all you need.
Dude, I've had that so many times, like where I've had for months on months on months. Like these people are fucking terrible.
Yeah, like just keep your eyes open, and we'll be.
It's just like I keep them there just for a body. Yeah. Like just for a body, like hopefully you can help this next customer that's going to come up here and ask help. Hopefully,
but they're not. You know they're about to come get you.
That's yes.
Like, hey, they said they have a like, bro,
like they have a PS4, and I'm like, okay, look on the system.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Like, dude, they'll come and ask me something. I'm like, look in the system. Look on our website.
You know,
look on our website.
Being half competent has really carried me in some situations. Dude, though. In certain situations,
we got game systems on sale right now. If you're looking
I've been looking at that PS5 price. It's been coming down.
The PS5s are on sale, but we got PS4 1 terabyte for $69.99.
It's insane.
That is insane.
That is crazy. That so cheap.
500 gigabyte.
You know,
500 gigabyte, $59.99. Xbox One, $59.99. Xbox One S, $69.99. It's a steal, man. One controller and all the cords. Come see your boy.
You know what sucks though? In another like 7 years, 8 years, that's gonna double because now it's gonna be like vintage type shit. Like what the fuck? There's too many consoles right now,
dude. But
I need a 5. Consoles. I need a 5 like I need Air because they got UFC 5 on PS5 and they don't have it for PS4. I'm still tugging out with PS4.
You need to get one here pretty soon because you're going to be wanting to play your GTA
6 next year. Oh, my Lord.
Isn't that 2025 that comes
2025, yeah, next year.
Dude, I can only imagine how much money is going to be made off that game.
I'm definitely going to pre-order that. Like, I'm living for it. I'm just praying that the Lord gets me through until that day. I can only
imagine how much money was made off that NCAA 25.
Did you see that 2.1, the game's $70 for the game. You can pay an extra $30 and get it 3 days early.
Yeah, that's what my brother did.
3 days early.
You can pay it's $30. So for $100, you can get it for 3 days. But if you spend $130, you get the game early and you get Madden 2025.
What?
Yes.
You get both the NCAA?
Yeah, you get Madden 25. That's what my brother was telling me.
That's insane.
Yeah, because he has like some deal. I don't know. I don't play games.
2.1 million people elected to get the games 3 days early.
Oh, I believe it. My brother was the same fucking way.
2.1 million times 30 is what, 6.3? Oh, I'm sorry. 60.
No, it's $100 or $70.
63.
So you said 2.5 million.
It's $70. But you pay an extra 30 and pay 100, and you get it 3 days early. 2.1 million people paid the extra 30. So 2.1 times 30 is what? 63 million extra just because for in 3 days. That's fucking crazy. I like NCAA as much as the next guy, but that's fucking stupid.
But that's how you get people. That's the thing. That's a selling point.
That's insane.
That's a selling
bro.
point.
EA Sports just went nuts with that one, bro.
Because they knew they were gonna. Dude, this game hasn't been out in 10 years. Yeah. This game, the last time it was out was in 2020 or 2014.
NCAA,
and that game is expensive. If you find it, it's expensive. You're gonna spend like $100 to $150 on that game. Last time I had that in my shop, I sold it for $150, and it sold right then.
You played some of those games too, right? I know you don't play a lot of games, but you.
I mean, like
some of the college football.
If my brother was down and stuff like that, or I went to his house, because he's a big gamer. He's always been a big gamer. I would play like a game or two with him, but I can't sit there for hours and play fucking video games like he can.
Yeah,
like I'll play one game and I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like I don't want to play anymore. Like this isn't fun to me.
Yeah. I feel you. I mean, I like
even if I win, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to play no more. I was like, here, you can play. Because like it's not fun to me. Playing video games is just not fun for me. I'll play some Mario Kart. Like I enjoy that one. Like especially some Mario Kart.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like I don't know, like just video games.
What about interactive games like Wii or Switch? Like where you got to be moving and shit. You don't like that either?
Nah, I never played the. I mean, I've played the Wii a couple of times, but I mean, back in the day, I used to play like Rock Band.
Oh, that's
all my buddies would come over and we'd play Rock Band.
That's peak interactive gaming.
Like our Guitar Hero, like stuff like that. Hero. That's about it.
That's so good.
That's like no Rock Band was my shit. Playing them drums, dude. Fuck around. I'd be Travis Barker on
before
fucking
Rock
drums.
Band. It might have been after, but before there was a Rap Star game where you.
I do remember that. Yeah.
My homeboy
You'd have your own little DJ.
Yeah,
your own little turntable.
Your turntable controller. Yeah. That shit was gonna fly.
That bitch is expensive now too, especially the Guitar Heroes, dude. If you find a Guitar Hero,
crazy,
dude, they're crazy.
Xbox 360 Guitar Hero, and what's crazy is Guitar Hero 3. They used to give it away.
She was gonna get one, and she looked it up, and she was like, "Dude, have you seen how expensive?" I was like, "Yes."
When the Xbox 360 came out.
Yeah, for the longest time, we would turn them down. Like, then they'd come in my shop, like, we're like, yeah, we don't take Guitar Heroes
they're a bitch
anymore.
to sell if you don't have all the accessories.
Yeah, we don't take those anymore. And now, like, we wish we would have because they're fucking
got Guitar
expensive.
Hero Live too for PS4, and that one's even expensive.
Yeah, we've gotten those a few times, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot.
That one was hard.
But like the old ones are fucking expensive.
I guess when you really play guitar, sliding your fingers down the strings is a big deal.
That's what I'm saying.
There was a slide pad.
Hands, but dude, like trying to hit that orange button with your pinky.
Well, on the Guitar Hero Live, it's not even a button. Well, they have the 5 buttons, but then over here there's a slide pad with all the colors, so you just slide your fingers down it to play the guitar.
Yeah,
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that at all. It's just too much. I don't need.
It's been like I've been out of school for 16 years, and the last time I played that was probably that long ago.
Oh, my Lenta. Sometimes I go to the mall and play it. They got an arcade in the mall that has it. I'll just go in there and hit me with your best shot. I'll just knock that shit out real quick.
Dude, yeah, that's Travis Barker on the fucking drums, dude.
Yeah, Rock Band was excellent.
Playing expert on those.
I remember first playing rock. I played Rock Band and Assassin's Creed for the first time in the same night.
My buddy Bradley would be the singer, and then Chris would be on the guitar. Dude, we would play for hours.
Being the singer always felt so fucking lame.
Dude, he loved it, dude.
Really?
He thought,
it felt fucking weird.
Yeah, he thought he was George Strait, and he fucking the king of music. That dude thought he could sing. He was a songbird of our generation. But
I do love Guitar Hero. Any Guitar Hero. They didn't make a bad one. I remember Guitar Hero 2 being on PlayStation 2, and it had the best soundtrack of any game I'd ever heard. That's how I learned about the Rolling Stones. That's how I learned about.
Dude, they did. I was about to say they did
Incubus.
always drop some good ones. Freebird.
Yeah, Freebird on Guitar Hero 2.
Dude,
that shit
playing
was so
that for
fire.
so long, 10 minutes.
I remember that was the first time games started getting like not jailbroken, but kind of jailbroken, because you could on PlayStation 2 online. You could get Crank That by Soulja Boy on Guitar Hero.
But it was cool too, because
like
you had to play so much, and then you're like, oh, you get to unlock Soulja Boy, or you get to unlock this song, like
Through the Fire and Flames. I remember at the end of Guitar Hero 3, you play Through the Fire and Flames, and it's so ridiculous because the song's so like fast tempo. It's like and the whole time you're just like smashing the fucking thing. It's too much. I had a buddy in school, John Patrick. He could do it with the TV off. He could do Through the Fire and Flames with the TV off.
That's wild.
It's fucking insane. But I guess he just done it that many times.
That's what I was about to say. It was too. And that was like my little cousin, dude. Like that dude could play expert on any song.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude,
we all had a cousin like that. That was just good at games for no reason.
He would get on his knees like he was like in the like a pro guitar player. Like he's on his knees, just like going down, not even looking, just looking at the colors on the deal, just playing.
The only game,
I'm like, dude, what in the fuck?
The only game I really cared about was Grand Theft Auto. And when San Andreas came out, it was 04, 05. Like I wasn't even a teenager yet, I don't think. I had an older cousin that would beat the hard levels for me, and I knew which levels were the hard levels. I remember on San Andreas, there's a mission where you have to fly it. It's a drone, but it's a little RC helicopter, and you're playing for this guy that owns like a hobby shop, and it's so fucking hard. It would stop me, and it's far into the story, but that would stop me, and I would stop playing the game. I couldn't play it anymore.
When's the last time they brought out
Grand Theft
Auto? How long?
September 17th, 2013 was Grand Theft Auto 5.
So 11 years ago?
Almost 11 years ago.
Damn, I didn't know it's been that long.
September 17th. Yeah, the day it came out.
So it's kind of this Grand Theft Auto, it's going to be just like the fucking NCAA. It's been that long. It's been 10 years. So it's going to, when it drops, it's going to be dumb. Gonna be like these are going to be the number 1 and 2 games of the fucking year.
GTA 6 is going to outsell any game there's ever.
Oh been. Yeah, of course. I mean, I definitely agree with that. I'm not saying it won't, but I'm just saying like these are going to be the number 1 and 2 games for sure.
But you know what though? As a guy who's played, I'm not exaggerating when I say years, might be exaggerating a little bit, but certainly months, several months worth of GTA in my life. Years probably at this point because I've been playing since I was a child. Since I really got on.
Do they still like update the maps and everything?
There's different type shit now. When I bought the computer that I have right now, I bought it to have GTA RP.
Isn't that like a different universe or something like that?
It's the exact same map, but you're in a role play server. So you can manipulate the map in any way you want as long as you know how to do it. So in the game, you have like a burger place called Burger Shot. They'll turn that into a real McDonald's with a real McDonald's menu on the thing, like McDonald's outfits, McDonald's. It'll look like you're inside of a real, like right now, it'll have a kiosk, touchscreen kiosk, everything that's like real about McDonald's. You'll see it. And you can kind of like push your own buttons to do whatever gesture you want, like emotes. They have emotes to like eat a cheeseburger. You just be eating a cheeseburger. Smoke weed. You be smoking weed. And your guy just starts doing it. So you can... It's meant to be like a role play type shit, but dudes just do whatever they want with it. Once you figure out how to code and shit, and it's crazy because I would sit there and watch. I was in a group of dudes on like what's that chat? Fucking Discord. I was on Discord with dudes.
I don't know what that is.
I didn't know. It's just an app for like communicate. It's a communication app. You just get on there and chat. You get in. It's like you get in lobby. It's like Yahoo Messenger for 2020.
Yeah.
21st century Yahoo Messenger type shit. You just hop into the chat room, but it's not just any random chat rooms. You have to have like a reason to be. It'll be like a certain game.
AOL chat room.
AOL, bro. You remember AOL chat room?
AOL chat room.
Getting dick pics on AOL chat rooms used to be the highlight of my life. I never got any dicks, but
it would be wild because you'd be in a room talking with. And there's like 100 fucking people talking.
Well, the chat pops up. It's like ASL.
And
it's like,
and it's funny because like
You're lying. You're gonna say you're 18.
You're talking to all these different people are talking like it's like, oh, I'm messaging you, and we know that me and you are talking, but it's gonna pop up like fucking
the main
Drew
chat.
and
you can DM anybody in that chat though. Was the scariest part.
Dude,
but that main chat was so fun because you just be like, y'all fucking suck, kiss my ass, and somebody would notice and be like, hey, and they would put your name and be like, hey, fuck you. It was so cool, and you could. Hopping from chat to chat was the
sorry
shit.
to get off topic, but
no,
when you said Yahoo, that brought back the you're waiting for that dial tone to get up. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. Discord is a lot more advanced than. That's
when you knew somebody was on the internet because when you try to call them, you're getting a busy signal. Yeah, when you called their phone, I'm like, oh, because you didn't have cell phones then. You called their phone, and you just heard a busy signal. You're like, damn, they're on AOL right now.
I never had any internet growing up. All my life, I never had. My mom just wouldn't get it. My cousin Rob had it since we were like fucking teenagers, and he had dial-up. I didn't understand at the time why we couldn't use the phone when they were on the computer.
Yeah,
or
because they have that hardwire plugged. It's kind of like you have it, like from your router plugged into your PC.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's exactly how it is. Yeah,
and you couldn't use both at the same time.
Yeah, you couldn't. You could not.
And it used to take so long to download shit.
Oh yeah, and you got mail.
Yeah, when I was I never had AOL. I wasn't that fancy. All I had was Yahoo. I didn't have Hotmail. I didn't have Gmail until I was much older. Until you got
Facebook. A message from a person you thought it was a girl and it probably wasn't a girl.
Probably wasn't. You're over there chatting like having legit chats
talking
with
to
somebody.
60-year-old man.
Yeah, it's fucking nutty, dude. But we were definitely doing
it. You were. Everybody was doing it.
But it's just got so advanced.
You were definitely doing it.
It's just got so advanced now. You got shit like they got chat roulette, and then there's another one similar where it's just like they just patch you through to somebody else's webcam and they pop up on your screen, and then you're both just looking at each other. Sometimes they're just beating off. I know you've seen it online.
I have not, dude. I have not.
Because people do pranks on them. Because it'll be one screen up here, one screen up down here, and they'll pop up and they'll be like, "Hello, hi, how are you?" And they'll start talking. You never see that on like TikTok or anything. I
have not, dude.
There's one guy that pranks people. He'll like change the camera to somebody else or like from another angle of himself, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" Or like the dudes that you know what I'm talking about. Omegle's another one. You gotta know if I get on TikTok, I don't have TikTok. If I get on Instagram right now, I'll see a video that has two people chatting that are just random links. It just puts you through to another. I mean,
I see people like on TikTok, they go live together and like one's talking and the other's talking. But
it's very similar to that, except it throws you into somebody else's room. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you who they're from.
Man, I live under a rock, man.
Yeah, now you know what I'm saying. Now I sound like a slut. I wasn't on there doing like a slut. But we have shit like that now. It's crazy that we used to have to be in chat rooms, not seeing each other's face or not having any information on the other person. You imagine getting doxxed back then? You know, getting doxxed where they find out, they like reverse search you from your email address and find out where you live and your name, and then they go put it on the internet. Back then, motherfuckers could dox you. How were you doing it with dial-up computers? That's crazy.
People are weird, man.
You had to be on the ball.
Computers.
You had to really know your shit, though.
They were smart with computers.
Coding used to be
it's just the technology was so much slower. It's like my mom, dude. She's crazy like that too. Like my mom.
Yeah, she'll dox people.
I had an ex. She got into my email, changed my password.
Why did they do that?
Back in school. This is when I was in high school and everything. I got in there. So my mom hacked into it and got all my stuff back and everything like that.
That's cool.
Dude, that was like, but that's creepy. I was like, Mom, you can just be doing shit like that? And she was like, I can, but I don't do that. But yeah, she hacked into my email, got all my shit back.
Well, I'm sure you had a little information too. You probably had the email address down.
Dude, she changed it all. What's your high school did you go to? Or where were you born? Like, like all your little deals to try to get dude, I couldn't get anything back, dude. She changed it.
Oh, the girl changed it.
Yeah, the girl changed it all, dude.
What a psycho.
And girls are psycho, dude. Some of them
really are.
Stage 5 clinger.
Yeah. We don't gotta go in depth, but yeah. Girls do some crazy ass shit.
Yes, they do some wild stuff.
I'm
not saying men aren't any better. I really am. I'm not.
I've seen men do worse.
Dude, man, yeah.
Just in my own experience. I'm not saying overall men do worse, but in my own experience, most of the women I know are tame.
Yeah.
But
you got lucky, man. You got a real one.
Oh yeah, she's solid.
You got a solid one.
Yeah.
Like you don't find.
Well, I met her. I had absolutely nothing. I didn't even have a bed frame when I met her, and she still liked me. I was like, well, I had zero at all.
Yeah, you really did. You came from nothing, and dude, she's been there from day one. And dude, she's a G. Like,
you don't get lucky like that on accident though. It's all divine timing. I've always thought we've talked about it since the beginning. It's really crazy how it worked out. But some things do work out like that, just like right on time.
Yeah.
If you wait. It's crazy. When we started dating, I hadn't even like dated anybody for years. It had been years. I was just living with some homies. We like just moved out, got our first place and shit.
David and all them, huh?
Yeah. We all had a crib.
Because I would always drop by.
So we're just chilling over there, ripping the bong, fucking cooling, and like I wasn't thinking about chicks at all. I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was just trying to get my bread up, and I don't even think I had a car at that time. Shit was like, no, I did have a car at that time. I eventually wrecked it. I flooded it. It's crazy.
Good old Abilene.
And I'm gonna change the topic right there. Good old Abilene. I'm gonna change the topic right there because Abilene fucked me in the ass on that car. It flooded for an hour. I'm chilling with some homies. One of them's at work. We're chilling. We're recording some shit. They're like, hey, can we go pick them up from work? It starts raining. It's been raining pretty hard, and I know how it floods. And we're on Danville. We're on 14th and Danville at one of those apartments. Used to be.
I think that's like Curry Junction.
It's like Timber Ridge or whatever the fuck.
It's Curry Junction.
That's probably what it is now. But
I don't know.
Back then it was something else. It changes names every 4 years. They're like, can we go pick them up? So we hop in my car. It's a 1990 Honda Accord. So it's real low to the ground. A lot of dudes use them for like street race cars, like, you know, little Chinese fucking rice burners. They're gonna go be in races again. I don't know where this is coming from. They're fucking Chinese rice burners. It was one of the best cars I've ever fucking owned. When I bought it, it had 250,000 miles and it drove better than any car I ever had. And it would have gone another 250,000. I have no doubt. That bitch was excellent. It had a sunroof. It had the automatic seatbelt. I love that car. I go to pick this nigga up from Olive Garden where he's working, and when you know what I'm talking about by Discount Tire. You're coming off the underpass. I hit a wall of water. Yeah. Boom, on that dip. I hit a wall of water. Yeah. And they were like, don't let off the gas. Don't let off the gas. Dudes were already going to the left, and it's dark, and it's pouring rain. And dudes are already going to the left and the right in their cars because we're all flooded out. So the cars are already getting stalled. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the intersection. Car,
you're fucked. You can't drive in Abilene with their car.
I'm in the middle of the intersection. It's down. I'm like, I just rolled the windows down. The car stopped. I didn't hit the brake. They were like, don't hit the brake. Water will come in. So I just kept hitting the gas, gently easing her along. Car stops. I roll the windows down. We start getting out of the windows. The one homie in the back is so fucking tall. He's like 6'5". He's so tall that we're in this tiny little car. He was squeezing back there. Then he has to squeeze out to get on the car. And as soon as we start hopping out of the window, a truck pulls up and they say, get in. So we hop in the truck bed. They drive us the other block and a half to Olive Garden. We get out in the parking lot. I've never been more sad. I was so fucking sad sitting in that in the Olive Garden parking lot. I walked to Walmart to buy a pack of cigarettes. And I don't even know if I was smoking cigarettes that heavy at the time. I think that was around the time that I had already quit. But I walked in the rain. I walked to Walmart with like tears in my eyes and just bought a pack of cigarettes and smoked outside until our ride came. It came like an hour because I wasn't outside there that long. I think I walked to Walmart, which is very close to Olive Garden, bought the cigarettes, called somebody, like called my brother or somebody, and then we got picked up. By the time we drove back down Danville, all the water was gone. There was no water. No fucking water at all. The car was in the middle of it wasn't even in the middle of the street because the tall homie that was in the back, after we got in the truck bed, we pulled up a little bit. He said, fuck this. I'm not leaving your car out there, Merc. And this nigga literally, I swear to God, he fucking got out of the truck and with water up to his knees and pushed my car into the Discount Tire parking lot. Real ass nigga, fool. I've never met somebody so fucking real to do some shit like that for me. And I wasn't even willing to do it for myself, goddamn. I said, fuck that car. They can have that bitch. It's already flooded out. It's Dunskies. I left in the middle of Danville. He went and pushed it out into the parking lot of Discount. It stayed there overnight, and I got it the next morning. And it drove. It drove once more and never again. Mm-hmm. That was an excellent car. I love that car. And I just flooded that bitch out trying to have and shit happens, man. You know, sometimes shit doesn't go as planned. Sometimes you take a risk and you fall short. You live and you learn and you thug it out.
Can't win them all.
You can't win them all. You know what I'm saying? I miss that car. It was so spacious, and it was an older car, but it was nice. It had nice interior, so soft and like red velvet.
Red velvet.
It was like red velvet and plushy on the inside, and it was spacious.
That sounds terrible.
I think it was a 91 because I remember I wrecked the front end. I wasn't even born then. I had wrecked the front end and it folded in like an accordion. I wrecked into some old people. It was funny. I was on break at work in that car, and I'm coming down 27th and Willis, and I'm lighting a joint up because I'm on break. I'm about to smoke some weed. I'm 20 years old. Lettuce. I'm 20 years old. I'm lighting some weed up, and I almost rear end an old couple in a hatchback, and I slam on the brakes. And I think, oh my fuck, how stupid would that be if I crashed the car trying to smoke some weed on lunch break? How dumb would that be to explain? So I start driving, and I try to light the joint again. And no sooner do I get that bitch smoking, I smash into that same hatchback that I almost hit 10 seconds ago.
I do remember. It's funny every time you tell me.
And it's just a super old couple, and they were not happy about it. It was
some of the old people you're gonna get. They're either nice or they're mean as fuck.
They were pissed.
There's no in between with the old person. Like, you're not gonna get an all right one. Like, no, they're either gonna be super fucking nice or dicks. Man.
I walked up to them, and I was a fry cook at the time at a nice restaurant, not in a Burger King, but a nice restaurant. But I'm in shitty all black and black Dickies in a mall. I'm sweaty already because it's like 3 p.m. I walk up. I'm like, is everybody okay? Is everybody okay? And they just look at me mad as fuck, like I just farted. So I just walked back to the car, called my brother. My brother got there before the cops got there. And I just sat there and waited, man. It folded the inside. It did nothing to their vehicle, by the way. It did not. It might have scratched the bottom of the bumper a little bit because it was a lifted like Jeep hatchback vehicle, like all-terrain. So it was a nice car. It didn't get hurt. My shit folded in like an accordion. I had to get somebody to pull it out, and I had to replace my hood. And I remember getting the hood. They were like, anything from like a 90 to a 95 in this car is the exact same. So you can get any one. Like, oh, okay. It was really easy, actually, to get a fucking hood for that car. They just didn't change the design for like 4 or 5 years. It was convenient. It helped me out. Oh, mic drop.
Mic drop. We're back. But yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, man. I sold a car one time. I had a car. We hadn't been using it for a long time. The shit wouldn't start. We were like, fuck it. It was just a little Malibu. We'll give it to some fucking guy for a couple $100 and maybe even $100. We gave it next to nothing. And the guy comes and he's like, will it jump off? I was like, well, it doesn't have a battery in it. He's like, oh, put a battery, will it start? I was like, well, it hasn't started in months, man. Probably not. Like, you mind if I check? He throws a battery in it, throws one of those portable jumpers on it, and starts it immediately, hands me the $100, gets in and just drives away as quick as he fucking can, dude. He got the fuck away from me. He didn't say another word. He just took that shit and it was so funny. He is a super Mexican dude from Anson. I was like, I love Anson, bro.
That's fucking hilarious.
I spent a lot of time in Anson. So I was like, I fuck with it, dog. You go and you take that Malibu. You take it home.
You take that Malibu.
That bitch ain't rode in 7 months.
That's hilarious. Well, we got UFC this weekend.
And it's a big event. What are we talking? Are we talking we're talking London.
Yeah, we're talking London.
Give me at the London.
You got Leon, or you got, what's his name? Starts with a B.
Bilal Muhammad.
Bilal Muhammad.
I really hope Leon can head kick him into Saturn, because Bilal Muhammad is the most boring fighter I've ever watched.
Dude, I've never been a fan of him.
It's hard to hate when a dude's undefeated, but if
he's not undefeated.
He's only lost 3 out of what, 25?
I don't know.
He's fought a lot of times.
He's got the same. Yeah, I mean, he's lost 3 times with.
He's number 2, isn't he?
Something like that, 2 or 3.
He's like number 2 right now. He's very good at what he does, but what he does is.
I'm not saying that he's not good.
Boring as fuck.
I mean, you got to be good.
But even the combat sambo guys make it interesting. They punch you too, and they kick you while they wrestle you.
He's been training this whole time with Khabib.
All Bilal does is wrestle, man. It's so
he's been training with Khabib and Islam.
Well, hopefully they taught his ass how to strike, because he really don't be doing shit.
You're not going to learn how to strike with the Khabib and Islam.
Bilal doesn't need any tips on how to wrestle. Maybe he needs tip on striking while he's wrestling. Bilal's the best wrestler there. He might even be better than Bo Nickel. They're not in the same weight class, but I'd probably put Bilal, and it's not even. It's more the wrestling and the grappling. Bo's like an Olympic wrestler. It's a bold
statement, Cotton.
Bo's an Olympic wrestler, but if you've ever watched Bilal, nobody can move. You can't move when he grabs you. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing you can do. It's impressive. He gets a lot of boos.
That'd be a good. That means a lot of them boos. Two, like that to fight because they're in the same. They're in the same class. They're in the same class.
Yeah, but they both do the same thing. They both wrestle. That's why
dude,
they're not.
But you're about to see who's.
Frankly,
dude,
Bo
2
might
good
get
wrestlers is gonna fucking. That's
Bo's already knocked some dudes out.
He has.
I don't think Bilal knocks out anybody. Maybe I don't know. TKO maybe, but he's never slept nobody.
Then you got round 2 of Curtis Blades and
Curtis Razor Blades.
Tom Aspinall. I think Aspinall's got it.
I think
after watching Curtis fight that one dude, I mean, he did knock him out and won and everything like that. I wasn't impressed with him. Who
did he fight last?
I don't remember, dude. I
watched the fight. Yeah, Joaquin Buckley. It should be Joaquin Buckley fighting Tom Aspinall. I love Joaquin Buckley. He's fantastic.
But I just wasn't impressed with it. He did win and knocked him out and everything like that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Curtis is nice, but Tom Aspinall.
You got Patty the Batty versus Green. I think this is going to be Patty's biggest test. Green.
100%.
Green is his biggest test.
Yeah, Bobby Green is.
Because you're going in there with the fucking animal.
You're going in there with a guy who doesn't say no to anybody.
Dude, you're going in there with Didn't
he fight Gilbert? No, I'm thinking
so.
But
he's just like Gilbert. Green is just like Gilbert, dude.
Yeah, he's a dog, 100%. Dude, through and through.
Dude, he's gonna swing for all 3 rounds.
He fought Hamzat. Or was that Kevin Holland?
No, that was Kevin Holland.
Okay, I'm tripping.
But
Green fought somebody great he lost, but it was an incredible fight.
Oh, what's his name? That has like 50 fights in the UFC.
Like Islam or something. Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. Yeah, he fought him. Then dude,
that was
a
damn good fight.
It was a good fight. It was a dog
fight. That crazy of a fight. You remember that?
Fucked up.
That was crazy. Yo, that was UFC 300. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, what a fight!
Yeah, it was a good fight. So.
We
got some good fights.
That might not have been 300. I'm sorry.
We got Canelo fighting this weekend.
Who's he
That's
fighting?
so dumb. I'm so tired of them doing shit like that.
Me too.
Why couldn't you done it next weekend?
Yes.
Like, why couldn't you done it next weekend?
Or the next day?
You know there's a big fight, but like, I'm just like, I mean, I'm gonna watch both, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, I'm gonna watch both, but
I have 2 TVs going if I have to.
I don't
have the TV and the phone.
I was like, I got my jailbroken fucking Fire Stick, so like, I'll be watching it, but I'm just like,
I need that shit you got too. That movie. Yes, I need that shit.
You do need it.
I was talking about it with Jake. I was telling Jake about it. I was like, bro, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's the coldest shit. All the sports events,
everything, dude. It's all 4K and everything. You don't ever.
I know I got the nice TV now. I need to use that motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to use that.
There you go.
I don't watch nothing on there. None of my sports. I'm watching on the phone 9 times out of 10. If I'm watching UFC, I'm watching it on my phone.
You're watching on your phone on my fucking computer all the fucking time, dude.
Well, the computer's good because I got the big ass.
You got the big screen now. Well, you did have your little one there for the longest fucking time, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know how many fucking basketball games we watched on like a 20-inch monitor.
Bro. That shit came clutch. Though.
It did come clutch
when we needed to. That's why I don't mind watching on the phone because, like, especially if I'm the only one watching anyway, I really don't mind watching on the phone. It's personal. Yeah, it's tucked away. I don't have to be too loud. It's portable. I can walk around the house with it. It comes in clutch. I wish I had like an iPad or something or a laptop.
Yeah,
a laptop would be. I wish I didn't sell my Mac.
I do have a laptop, but I don't ever use my laptop.
See, I turn my Mac.
My thing. I need to get it out.
I turn my Mac into my PC. So since I've had the PC, I really haven't had any other use for it, but it would be a hell of a fucking convenience.
Yeah, dude. I need to get my fucking computer out and just mess with it.
Mess with it, bro.
Dude, I got it and I messed with it for the first while for my business and everything like that. And now just fucking Jim does everything. I let that computer nerd do it all.
Well, he knows his shit, man. If there's anybody that's going to be in charge of the production.
The thing about him, he was telling me, dude, he was like, dude, if I don't know how to do anything more, I just say, ask AI. He was like, AI just tells me exactly what to do.
AI's on is AI on TikTok? AI is on Instagram. There's like an AI option to talk to AI.
I haven't even paid attention, but he was
I don't
like,
have a TikTok.
He was like, I didn't know how to code something.
It's everywhere.
So he was like, I asked AI, and he was like, they coded it better than I did. I would have. I was like, dude.
And there's Google AI.
It's wild.
It's crazy. Now when you Google shit, AI just starts.
People aren't even going to go to school anymore. Like here, pretty soon you're not going to need school.
All the information you're going to be able to talk to the information. You're going to be able to ask it questions like you would ask anybody.
It's like the new phones that they're about to come out with. they're gonna have an AI calculator for the math. Like all you do is write your stuff down, and it automatically answers your question for you.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like kids aren't even gonna. That's what kids are gonna be.
I do like the little functionality, like when you have like a check or something, and you hold your camera over it, and it snaps it like a document. So now you can send it as a PDF file or whatever. Yeah. That shit is fucking. Who thinks of that?
That's wild, my boy.
Crazy.
Well, you got anything else?
We run it through the mill, my dog. I think we've been up and down it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we got it in.
Hell yeah! Until next week, we're gonna check this UFC event out.
We'll get back with you on this one because we skipped the last one, so we'll get with you on this one.
Might even go live up.
Peace.
See you later.